Alright guys, so today we're going to be doing the first West Central personal training, Ask Me Anything. Just some frequently asked questions from our training clients and members here at Genesis West Central. Today we're going to be talking a little bit about integrating a new member into the club, what we do when we have a brand new client. We're going to touch on nutrition a little bit. For those of you guys that don't know, up at our front desk here at West Central, we have a black box right here. It says AMA on it. We have some comment cards down below where you guys can put questions on any topic from motivation to fitness to nutrition, anything at all. We're going to be doing these on a weekly basis to try to give you guys as much value and information to help you reach your goals as possible. So first, our first question is, what needs to be the #1 priority for a new member of a health club or someone looking to see results on a new fitness journey?
Establishing goals.
So starting with what they're looking to accomplish.
And we talked about earlier, establishing consistency, just making sure they show up at the gym, developing those good habits to show up at the gym.
Making sure they're getting stuck in with the community of the gym, so finding partners, finding classes, finding a trainer, all those things.
Introducing them to all the people we already train at the gym so that they already have friends here, so that you're not only accountable to our training staff, but also everyone else who's going to give you crap when you don't show up to the gym here.
Love that.
Definitely think the biggest thing is coming in at least an average of 3 days a week is a huge plus. I know that when we've looked at some studies, it did show that those who did that at least in the first 90 days saw the most effective consistency throughout the year.
Yeah, the more you come, the more you get to know everybody, the more everybody's going to kind of keep you accountable going.
Really, and just making everybody feel like a part of the community here. Because if it's community and it's somewhere you genuinely look forward to showing up, then it's not going to be a problem. Then you're going to get the results that you want if you're genuinely excited to be here.
We're all after the same thing here.
Our goal is that not only does someone see results in their first 30, 60 days, obviously that's the most motivating to continue, but that our members really make a lifetime commitment to being the best version of themselves, becoming fitter, becoming healthier. And the only way that they can do that is interaction. So that's one of our goals again with this AMA, is to provide as much interaction, as much value, as much education to our members to help them be successful. Anything else on that? So brand new member, brand new person trying to see results. Biggest thing is just be consistent.
Just get stuck in.
Yep. And get around like-minded people.
Yep.
I'll just add, just have fun with it, man.
Yeah.
If you're not having fun, it's gonna be hard to stick with it. Find things that you enjoy doing.
Yeah, find a form of exercise you like.
Right.
It doesn't have to be weights, it doesn't have to be swimming, it doesn't have to be running. Find something you like. We have all the classes, all the training, everything you can possibly need.
The best exercise is the one you'll do, and the best diet is the one you'll follow.
Exactly.
And so that kind of leads us into talking a little bit about diet next. One of the most commonly asked questions that we've gotten is, where do you start when you coach a client on nutrition?
Start asking about what they're already eating, what their habits are, and start getting them to track it for at least a week, and then I can go from there, just knowing the past habits and what things we need to change and what we're working with.
Really creating consciousness of people's diets, because so many people eat without thinking about it, only when they have time all day. So if you force yourself to think about your diet, you're going to make better decisions, because we force ourselves to look at it, to take a look at what we're actually doing.
Yeah, I think once we establish a baseline and find those weaknesses in their diet, then we can start focusing on really educating and helping them understand, especially around the 3 macronutrients, protein, carbs, fats, and helping them understand why those are important to have in your diet at certain set numbers based on your goals.
Right. What else?
Yeah, once you get them started tracking what they're eating, they all think they eat a lot of protein. Everybody eats a lot of eats no carbs, and then once you have to take a look at it, it's a lot of carbs and no protein.
Right.
Every one of us at this table has heard the excuse that I've tried everything. No, you haven't. Okay?
Yeah. Except the one thing that works.
Exactly.
Now everybody will be a little bit different, so we want to be very conscious of what somebody does for a living, their everyday routine, so that we can find solutions and strategies that work with their busy schedule, right? We're all busy, but we're not necessarily being productive. We want to make sure that we find a solution that works for somebody.
There's eating styles for every lifestyle.
It's all customized.
So Joe hit that a little bit. When we get a new client, typically it's increase the protein, decrease the carbs, Normally, most people think they're already doing that anyway, but once we start tracking, it's like an eye-opening experience. What else?
From then what I really like to do, and a lot of people here I know do the same thing, we like to limit the food sources that you're taking in so that we can discover what creates problems for you, and then we can create some sort of digestive efficiency, because just like your body, your digestive system gets trained. So we need to figure out what you're good at digesting and what works well for you, and then we work with everybody on that. Like I said, we figure out what you've been doing and what works already with your diet.
What are some of the biggest things that most people need to think about maybe cutting out right away, or maybe eating more of right away?
Sugary carbs.
Yeah.
Less refined
That
sugars,
is your problem.
more animal protein.
Okay.
Yes.
More protein, less processed carbs.
And typically more fat. Those
Yeah.
people who I put more fat into their diets, those people need more fat put into their diets.
Yeah.
They feel better, and they reach their goals faster, and they feel better mentally. That's one of the biggest parts of it, having more energy.
Whenever I had fat, you'll notice that like people they'll come in and they're just fatigued or they're tired or they get brain fog, and it's like I'll up like fat or I down the carbs and stuff, and they're immediately like they'll start coming in and they just have more energy through the day. Versus just having that spike and then going down, they actually have energy that lasts.
So once we've passed the educational piece where we're working with somebody, we've given them maybe some strategies and some solutions. If someone's still struggling to either stay on track, they're struggling with cheating on their diet, or they're struggling to hit their macros, what are some solutions that you guys use?
So I think one of the biggest solutions here at Genesis is that we offer a lot of coaching options, right? So it's like, depends on the trainer, but you pay just a little coaching fee, and basically we design your entire nutrition plan. We coach you through your actual resistance programming and everything else here. So it really kind of takes a lot of the guessing game out, and you basically have someone telling you exactly what to do and help you teach you why you should be doing it.
Yeah. Awesome. So coaching, obviously, that's what we do every day, all day. But as far as just from an informational standpoint, what are some strategies and solutions that you guys maybe use with your clients?
Almost every one of my clients and about everyone here hates burpees, and I make my clients keep track of how many times they're cheating, and then when they come in, they get to do their burpees.
They get to. I like how you chose that language. They get to do their burpees.
But it's cut down on cheating a lot because they just dread it. Cause I'm like, I'll find out.
Yeah.
They'll know.
So they have good honesty, good
Yeah,
communication.
yeah, they'll say it and then they're like, I hate that I just said that.
What else?
I think not restricting in someone's diet to the point where it's not attainable or it's not
We're
easy
still
to
going to keep
maintain.
foods in there that you like. I'm not going to make you eat chicken, broccoli, and rice every meal because that's
No.
disgusting and I wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
I'm not
If you
ever
hate
going to
your-
make you do something that I wouldn't do myself. That's ridiculous.
Right.
Yeah.
You know?
If you hate your diet so much, then that's not a good thing. I mean, you're not gonna. It needs to be established lifelong habits.
The first question I ask all of my clients when I make their diets is, what would you be excited to eat? Because most of the time they yell out something like bacon or steak or potatoes or something like that they think that they can't eat, and I'm like, absolutely, I want that. I could put that in your diet every single day.
Make that
You want to
fair.
eat steak every day? I love it.
Yep.
You know.
It's all about moderation.
Yeah,
Exactly.
That's
Don't
why
eat
we
for
have.
pleasure.
That's why there's stuff like meal prepping where you set up what you're going to eat so you don't overeat. You don't because a lot of people they'll eat their meal and they go back just out of habit versus just this is what you have, this is what you eat, and
Don't
then
eat for pleasure,
yeah,
but take pleasure in your eating.
yeah.
You know?
Like
I
I
love
don't.
that.
That's the way I see it.
And I love Travis's question too. What would you be excited to eat? I think the same thing goes for exercise too. What would you be excited to do? Or what would you be so excited about training for that there's nothing that could take you away from that?
Yeah, so me personally,
If you're not happy, I don't want to train you.
yeah,
I don't want to be here either.
not a fun hour
Make
for
this
us
fun
either.
for me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like for me, I hate chicken breast. I won't eat it. You know?
Brute honesty, I love that.
I won't do it. So I would never put that in my diet. So if you hate it too, I'm not going to put it in your diet.
Zero
I
strong
make them
chicken.
list off foods that they will eat, foods that they won't, just like the big ones that like, no, I'm not doing it. And then I just make their food, if there's something that week that they really want to have in their meal prep, then I do the math for them and I'm like, this is how much of it you can have, just don't overindulge. And if you do cheat, a lot of people, they're like say they'll go out to eat with friends and they'll cheat. And then when they go home, they're like, well, I already cheated today, might as well go. Don't get in that mindset going like, okay, I had my meal, I'm not going to screw it up for the rest of the day. That way you can have those little things, but eat right the rest of the day so it doesn't just completely kill your whole thing. Don't get in that mindset.
or if you know you have that problem, plan your cheats.
Yeah.
I've programmed oatmeal cream pies on people's diets.
Yeah.
You can do that.
I use
Just
the
do
old-
it consciously so that you don't feel guilty about it later. If you want to have pre-workout Little Debbie snacks, that's fine. We just have to figure out how we can fit that in your diet. Don't feel bad about the decisions you make. Don't lie to yourself about them. Be happy about them.
It's the old
No.
90-10
It's
rule.
really easy to do, yeah.
It's the old 90-10 rule. If 90% of your week is good, that 10%, have fun. You know,
Yeah.
enjoy it.
It's what what you do consistently that's going to deliver the result.
Like,
right?
We're not worried about day to day. We're worried about week
Yeah.
to week, month to month. you
Don't
know?
get stuck in a guilt trip of what you just did to yourself, and then just guilt eat the rest of it, because then you're just screwing yourself over and digging yourself a bigger hole.
I'm sure we can talk about that mindset piece all day.
Yeah.
Where do you guys think, like, so we talked about meal prepping a little bit, where do you guys feel like supplements, obviously we have everybody come in and they have questions about what can I supplement or what's the magic pill that I can take so that I don't have to maybe work as hard or
Wonderful
whatever.
protein shakes right above.
The two first issues, lack of protein and a
I was
sweet
going to
tooth.
say,
That solves both.
no
Lack of
woman
protein
that
and
I
sweet
train
tooth.
has ever eaten enough protein initially.
No,
Most men.
no person ever.
Yeah, no person
Yeah.
ever.
And like on a lot of my people that like in the morning and for the first half of the day they struggle eating. It's like for some evening they can just go. So the easiest thing I found people to do is protein shake in the morning. It doesn't matter if you're on the go, if you have time in the morning, you just want to drink your coffee. We have a protein that mixes in as a coffee creamer. Like
The keto feed.
yeah, like there's a lot of different options you can do that are. I don't want to have to like make eggs in the morning. Fine, shake this up in a shaker and drink it, and there you go.
Well, if you look at like the pure slabs, like MyoFeed, I think it's only got like 3 or 4 grams of carbs and it's only 1 gram of sugar. It's got 120 grams or 120 calories. And you use that to help
23
increase your
grams of protein.
frequency, throughout the day, right? Yeah, like 20 plus grams of protein. And you use that to help your frequency stay intact. You want at least 4 to 5 meals a day. Keep it consistent. 2.5 hours apart. And those protein shakes, 1 or 2 throughout the day will really help with that.
For sure. Yeah. What I always say is when you're coming in, right, the amount of calories that we can eat in a day, we may not be able to all eat like Michael Phelps eats in a day. We may not be all able to take in 10,000 calories a day. If our goal is weight loss, there's going to need to be some kind of calorie deficit, where we're burning more calories than we're taking in. So our nutritional needs are still there, but our calorie consumption can't be as high. So where can we get nutrition without calories? We may need to look at some kind of supplementation to make that easier. I know we're all big on vitamin D, multivitamin cover your bases if we're not eating high micronutrient quality diets. Anything else?
Supplements are here to supplement what you're already doing. It's literally in the name. So get your diet right, supplements will help.
So we talked a little bit about the #1 priority for our new member coming into the club. Where do we start when we're coaching the client on nutrition? How to help a client maybe who's struggling with cheating on their diet. Some strategies for that. Anything that you guys maybe want to close with? Talk about kind of like new clients or people that are looking to get started on fitness journey.
Give it a shot for longer than a week. Give us a couple months to show you the results that you can have and what you're actually capable of doing. So a lot of people don't know what they're capable of. Let us show you.
Give me 12 weeks and you'll be a new person.
Yeah.
Maybe not physically necessarily, but you'll have better habits, you'll have a better lifestyle, and you'll feel and look better.
Be happy.
Yeah.
A lot of times we don't really care, we don't care exactly what's on the scale. We care about how you feel, how your clothes fit, your mindset, your overall health.
Also, if you have questions about anything we talked about today and need us to elaborate, come find anybody here, talk to us, we'll be nice about it.
Anybody in a purple shirt, anybody training on the floor. Huh?
Or black.
Also, if you have questions, just post them online as well. We'd love to answer everyone's questions as best we can, whether it be in the club or through social media.
Yeah. And I completely forgot, but going through just so we have names for everybody. My name's Andy. I'm our fitness manager here. We have
Joe.
Joe Frankenberg.
Yeah, Joe Frankenberg.
Josh Ellis, level 3 trainer, certified.
Travis Simon.
Jordan Turnus.
Chris Story, level 3 trainer.
Yeah.
So all of these guys have been here for a couple years now. So we're some of our busiest trainers here. Would love to help you out. We're going to be doing this on a weekly basis, so make sure to get your questions in either up front or grab us on the floor, or you can put it online. We're going to be posting this on a link to it on our Instagram page and then on Facebook. I'm not the most social media savvy, so if you have questions, it's better to come find us, but we're going to put it online.
Yeah.
And yeah, we look forward to doing this on a weekly basis and helping you guys see results when you come to the gym. Thanks, guys.